Right, good morning everybody and welcome to this event of TAD, talking about diabetes. Those of you who are not aware of what it is, I think the best summary I can do is just getting a lot of people together who've got a background of type 1 diabetes, people who care after those with type 1 diabetes, parents, anybody related with type 1 diabetes. That's what this event really is about. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, that's the hashtag for those who are on Twitter, because I know there are loads of hashtags flying around. You might want to use that one. If you are using any medium, etc. I'm going to start by thanking our sponsors. So Abbott, Dexcom, and obviously Novo Nordisk. They have been continuous partners through this event for us, and big thank you to all of them. I specifically wanted to mention, in the past we've had, I don't know whether Becky Hess is here today. There's Becky. Becky has helped us a lot in the past, but in the more recent of the last fair few events, Sam Rowlands. A lot of you have contacted Sam. Do you want to put your hand up? That's Sam at the back. So this event practically wouldn't happen without Sam. So that's Sam Rowlands for you. So thought, at the end of the day, we always tend to sort of forget and thinking about leaving. So probably get it out first. So Sam, thank you very much for all the work. And beyond that, that's where it started, right? 2016, that was me. And those are the three of us. Catherine, where's Catherine? There's Catherine. So Catherine Peters, me, and Peter Hindmarsh. And it started off, as some of you will know, in the back of a car or a Jeep or whatever it was in Scotland, getting lost and talking, wouldn't it be good to have an event? So we did. And it's been a great few years of getting people together talking about it. So it's been good fun as we've sort of developed this as things have progressed. But it's good to be back, isn't it? 2 years out, we had 2 years where we couldn't do TAD, but we are back here again, and that's fabulous to have a lot of people together. And I'm very cognizant of people who have made the journey from different parts to come here today. Different organizations are here. It's Chris Askew. Those of you who don't know Chris Askew, you should know him. I otherwise call him the Mr. Darcy of the diabetes world. So suave, right? Those of you who didn't know that, please note it. And that's Chris is here. We've got JDRF, we've got DRWF, we've got loads of people. So it's just fantastic to see lots of professionals at the back, specialist nurse colleagues, dietitians, consultant colleagues, which is great. So a couple of few things. Fire exits, there's no fire alarm predicted. So if there's a fire alarm goes off, those are the fire exits. In general, try to run out of the building, don't get burnt. The general things apply. Toilets are downstairs. Lunch is going to be served in the same place where you went and had your tea and coffee. I think I've got everything. And some of you will know that we have worked to create some comic books, which was about the world of type 1 diabetes diagnosis and the whole stigma that's attached, how we tackle that, etc. Mayank is in the audience. He's kindly brought around quite a lot of comic books. If you want to take some away as free samples, you're very welcome to. That's going to be there during the lunch period as well. So I think that's about it. We will, in the course of time, I was going to say, we'll see how we expand this, how it goes along. But I think the fundamental for me about TAD is probably this. And I think it's fair to say, over the last 5-6 years, we have made some pretty good progress in the world of type 1 diabetes, which is fantastic. And it's down to the community as a whole. And I think together it means a lot. You cannot affect anything in a national role unless you've got the community with you. And I think it's a testament to the community that we all have. As a family, we work together, that we have been able to make so much progress with fantastic support from patient charity groups, individual people. So all of you do. Our responsibility further on going forward is to make sure the benefit that you all have is extended to everybody, irrespective of how deprived they are and what the color of their skin is. And I'm very keen on making that point, as I make it all the time. And that's the next step that we should all try and get to. And there's no reason we can't. It's been a fabulous journey, and it can only get better. So that's my thought on that. So I wanted to thank you all for, again, being here, being part of it, giving ideas, etc. as we go along. So what I'll do is, without further ado, I will introduce the hostess of the whole day, who will basically be comparing it. But before that, tadpoles. I think those of you who are going off, our tadpole colleagues, Catherine's right at the back waving her hand. Go with Catherine, who will then take you to have much more fun things rather than listening to adults chatting. So if you want to go with Catherine, and we will see them all back again later on in the day. And while that's happening, I'm not sure all of you or some of you or any of you have seen the program and the speakers. And we've deliberately kept it under wraps. So, because let that be a surprise. We're back after such a long time. Why don't we see who they are, listen from them, see what they have to say, and then we go from there. All I can promise you is that they're all fabulous, and it will be a good day, I think. So, yep, we're good with our Tadpole colleagues. Excellent. So, without further ado, if I can introduce our hostess for the whole day. I'm not going to make any introductions for her. She will, I'm sure, do her own introduction with the course of time. So can we please have Natalie Balmain? Thank you.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. How's everyone feeling? Come on, are you feeling good? I'm feeling good. This is going to go well. Yeah, okay. Wow, the last time I saw this many type 1 diabetics in the same place was outside Manchester Diabetes Centre, the day Partha told us we were all going to get CGMs. I know, Partha, it's not official yet. I'm just really excited. To those of you who don't know who I am already, I'm Natalie Balmain, or Miss Balmain if you follow me on socials. I'm an actress, I'm a vlogger, I'm a diabetic fashion designer, self-proclaimed Kardashian of type 1 diabetes. Except, unlike Kim Kardashian, today I'm going to do this Saturday Live performance without enraging Kanye West. Whew, okay. So, we got a really, really fun day lined up for you guys today with some amazing speakers. But before I introduce any of them, I think we've got 1 or 2 diabetic celebrities in the audience, have we? I see badboy08_6 at the back. Sorry, you know him as Chris Bright. That was his MSN username back in the day. Yeah, less said about that, the better. But Chris Bright, for those of you who don't know him, type 1 diabetic international futsal player for Wales, founder of TDFC, and this year given an honorary fellowship by the University of Worcester. Check you out. Partha's not the only professor in the room. Okay, so guys, I'm not going to keep you too long because you're going to see enough of me throughout the day.